God's work comes into the world, not just then, but now. The work is evidenced in Jesus, sharing so great that God sent Jesus to talk to the crowd of which we become a part of today. Jesus' work was in the present, in the moment, as it is today. So crowd, what are you looking for? Are you looking for bread? Are you looking for signs? Or are you willing to believe? Believe and let the life-giving bread sustain you in the journey to come. One morning I was in search of bread, and I remember it was a Sunday morning. A Sunday morning as I walked the streets of Jerusalem in Israel. Shabbat had ended and the community was opening up after a day of rest. I had a bit of time before the bus left, and I walked through the streets not far from my hotel. I could smell bread in the air as the ovens were being fired up again. As I walked through the streets, vendors kept calling me over to get bread alone or bread for a sandwich. So finally I stopped and I watched as the bread was being made. Balls of dough going in and round loaves coming out of the fiery ovens, warm. I was hungry and I was ready to eat. But here I was in search of bread, and here I was standing where Jesus walked and talked about bread. Bread for the stomach, and life-giving bread for life. Hunger and hungering. Did I believe because I was in the place of Jesus? Because I was in a boat on a Sea of Galilee just a few days before? Because I visited the upper room where Jesus broke bread and shared the cup? Or did I believe? I've asked myself these questions about belief many, many times. I confess I have asked for bread. I've asked for signs to help in my times of disbelief or my lack of belief. And time and time, in search of Jesus. Fred Herzog, in his book, God Walk, Liberation from Dogmatics, helps us to understand this perspective and search in a different way. Herzog writes, our turning to God is never a step of success, but it is